Hello everyone! I think it's time for us to head back into the internet with some more Megaman Battle Network. If you're all ready, let's begin. Happily, both CC and Kit should be arriving in a few minutes, so we can play around a bit in the meantime.
So, what are you in the mood to play?
Let's see here.
What game do you want to start?
Oh, of course, Battle Network.
All right, let's go.
Now, what's going on? Oh, right. Hey, Brave.
I mean, there was going to be a thing involving Frederick for this thing, and then we literally just finished up on that start.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, there's Kit. Zero, are you caught up on Gotchard?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Sorry, I got lost on the way. I clicked all the wrong buttons. Yeah.
You are, unfortunately.
I am, unfortunately.
Have you seen the shitless Spanner, then?
Wait, Spanner?
Have you watched episode 20?
Oh, I haven't. I don't think I've downloaded that one yet.
We may have spent a good portion of the last half hour shitting on Spanner continuously.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
There's a lot of moments in there that were very, very fun to make fun of.
Aha! I will have to check that out later.
Yeah, and then episode 21 airs in literally 2 days, so, you know.
Okay. What should we do about Chod? Want to go to Scilab?
Oh, we're at the big scene with Load Chod. I almost forgot. Okay, I like the background you chose with the cute little pictures of the viruses.
Yeah, those are all the pictures of viruses and battle chips and stuff.
Oh, how could you delete the puppy coming out of a hole? That's just cute.
Oh, that's the pop-up virus.
Oh, wait a minute. It's a pop-up. Oh god, I hate pop-ups. Never mind, get it off my browser now.
Okay, the government complex. Oh, and I did end up doing some more Zenny and level up grinding again. So now I have 580 HP, and I'm almost at level 50. Land, you got mail. Battle ML, Aura Virus. I ran into a virus with some kind of aura the other day. Damage less than the number it displays doesn't hurt it. It looks like you need real high-powered chips for this guy. When it attacks, part of it comes outside the aura. Maybe aiming for it with a buster would work. Everybody, watch out and good luck. Yeah, that's talking about the elemental aura chips.
You gotta shoot it right in the little exhaust port. Use the force.
How long do we have till I need to voice Chod?
Probably in about 30 seconds. If you want me to go to him right now.
Man, no, I just wanted to know if I had time to use the bathroom real quick.
No, I was gonna say, if you want to use the bathroom, go right ahead, because there's other places I need to check out.
Alright, I'll be right back then.
Okay. Let's talk to fresh fish on display. The cart has a jack-in port.
Naturally.
Jack in, Megaman, power up! Time to jack into some fish.
Just what we need in the seafood markets, really.
Yeah. But
People
yeah,
are randomly walking by.
Yeah, you know the funny thing about Mesa in this game
What's that?
is in the anime, he actually is a leader of the group of net agents that helps protect Dentech City from World 3. And his code name is Commander Beef.
Commander Beef.
Even though his net navy is Sharkman, and the helmet that he wears is literally that of has like a fish fin on it. And of course, sorry. And of course you can throw it like frickin' Chi-Chi's old frickin' helmet blade from Dragon Ball.
I was just about to ask. I seem to remember him doing a thing with it, but you were like, yeah, that's what I was just about to ask. I gotta say, design-wise, though, I'm a big fan of Sharkman. I like Sharkman's design a lot.
Yeah. It's a shame he only appears in this game.
Yeah.
And Mesa, too, for that matter. A lot of the characters here don't appear again.
He's in the show a few times, if I remember. My memory is a little muddled of it, but I remember him popping up in the show a few times.
Oh, come on!
Again?
Hi, I'm Stone Man. I'm ready to wreck your shit. Happily, Stone Man is easy to deal with. Good, he didn't spawn it in front of me.
Fortunately, he's from Mega Man 5, so, you know, could be worse.
Yeah, I'm pausing so that I can get a bead on where the rocks are going to fall from.
Gotcha.
I do a similar thing with, I do a similar thing when I'm facing off against, Woodman. Only Woodman comes in a lot faster.
Well, they don't give you a lot of reaction time. But at least this one has the shadows, yeah.
Yeah. Sadly, I do not have Gutsman. I don't have Gut Shoot, but I do have Zeta Cannon 2.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Dang. I love the sprite where his hand turns into the cannon. I don't know why. I like that particular cannon.
Yeah. That's a cross bomb. That guy drops cross bombs. The third version of that guy drops big bombs, which is a 3x3 explosion.
He just waltzes in, and I've got the biggest bombs of all.
High cannon, high cannon. How much money? There's a net dealer that I need to run into here, in the hopes of, because I should have just enough to. I should make just enough money to be able to pay for the last of the HP for the health upgrades.
No, okay. Yeah, it's so weird because I know I've told you this. I know for sure I've played these games to completion, and there's just a massive hole in my memory, even more than like I'm absent-minded. I'll cop to that, but there's just like just a lot of it's just void. I don't know why I don't remember it. I don't know if it's because of what was going on in my time in my life or what, but it's wild. I do like the bagworm thing.
Yeah.
Ever seen a bagworm?
Yes, I
They're
have.
silly little guys. They're strange, silly little guys.
Let's see here. Yay, I got a wood tower chip. The WoW 3 server? It's not around here. If that's what you're looking for, you should go back. That's fine, I'm not looking for a World 3 server, I'm looking for a... Oh, would you look at that?
Whoa. Aura stuff.
Yep, these guys are the Aqua Aura viruses.
Ooh, that was really well timed.
Unfortunately, it's not going to do anything.
Shoot, it was in the wrong end, huh?
Yep.
Oh, so maybe not. I thought I would hit him. At least it deglobed them.
By the way, if you can get perfect timing on those guys, then you can deal double damage to them. Because you hit those guys at the perfect frame to deal damage to both the head and the body at the same time.
I like, for whatever reason, their heads just make me think of Tron, like the cycle helmets. It's funny how you and Grizz ended up being both super into Tron and found out.
Yeah.
Because he's always been into that ever since he was pretty little. It's good stuff. I like Tron.
I took way too much damage there. Hoping to see if I can find a net merchant here. Oh, there's the burner virus.
No, no. Oh, no. It's your fault. I knew it.
Okay, let's hope Stone Man 3 hits him. 1. Miss. Okay. Burner virus is deleted. All that's left is the aura guy.
Thank you for deleting the coronavirus.
There we go.
Nice.
Ring Zap 1H. Oh, by the way, Kid, unfortunately you weren't here to see them. But there are corrupted programs.
Ooh.
And this is where you get the Ring Zap chips from. I ran into a lot of them in the power plant stage.
Oh, gotcha. Oh well, believe you me, I would rather have hung out here. I've been seeing the inside of a hospital more the last couple of weeks than like the last year or two combined. So definitely would have liked that. So you want to something kind of funny? I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but so I was in the waiting room and I was looking at I was looking at Haven Celestia audiobooks. And I had this I wasn't even really thinking about it because I was just kind of going about my business. But it wasn't until I had someone like right behind me that I suddenly became aware that I'm like, oh, I'm looking at furry shit in public, aren't I? Just book covers, but still, like, do you ever have that where you're just suddenly hyper aware?
You realize, like, oh wait, yeah, I'm reading weird things.
Yeah, like maybe I just realized that probably looks kind of interesting to passersby.
Yeah, these are Gaia viruses.
You like my hammer? Because mine's bigger.
Hey, Roshan.
Hark! Hark! I hear the meow, the heralds.
Hello. Yes, meow here.
Iron body.
Oh, you mean the chip's not just called Bonk?
Oh no, that's one of the chips that you can get. You also can get like a Gaia hammer chip. The problem is, though, if you shoot them while they have their iron body up, you only deal 1 damage no matter what. You can only hurt them when their guard is down.
So how are you doing, Roshan?
Good. I've had a pretty free day.
That's good to hear. I have been busy, well, kinda. I've been, like, getting, not one of those things where I get a lot of big things done, but I get multiple small things, so I'll take it.
Oh yeah, and I responded to your thingy.
Ish. I don't mind being tired if you've earned it, you know? That's never a thing I mind if you feel like I've earned it. And it's when I don't that I get annoyed.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Fortunately, that's a feeling I feel. I think a lot of people feel that feeling decently often, though.
Being able to move on to areas from here depends on how well you fight. Best not to show your back to the enemy around here.
Sephiroth moment. Showing your back to the enemy. Overconfidence will destroy you. Whoa, wait a minute. What is with the... Okay, I'm liking this bear guy. I don't care what your official name is. Your name is now, Comrade Boris Snowball. I have spoken.
Yeah, you fight 2 of them in the waterworks. Oh well, I get the double deletion here anyway. Now let's see what I get. The ice cube chip. Darn, I was kind of hoping for the lock-on chip. But oh well. Psst. Hey kid, you want to see my stash?
So this just turned into a anti-drug PSA real quick.
Yeah, the thing is, though, is that from this point on, we are actually inside the undernet. Okay, so I can get HP memory, power-up, aqua armor, and Mega Cannon L, and more area steal. What sucks is that I want the power-up, but I don't have enough Zenny for it.
Always more Zenny, so this rough economy right now.
Yep, so just ultimately waiting for Brave because I can jack out at any time.
Oh. I mean, you might want to log off of Twitch first, unless they change their TOS again, but you do you. Speaking of that, I'm finally going to be able to drag the Dark One Haggis onto a stream. I'm looking forward to that.
There we go, finally. Freaking. A lot of those chips that we're dealing with now take up spaces on my field, which make it very difficult for me to move around. What's this? Checking your bravery level. Bravery level satisfactory. You may pass. And what would I get from here? 3,000 zennies. Sweet. Actually, I'm gonna see. Is that enough to get a power up already? Nope, I need 2,500. Dang it. Yeah, it's far easier to dodge them when I don't have anything in the field freaking blocking me.
Was that? Must have been the game.
What's going on?
Oh, I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell if my computer was making a strange noise or it was the game. It must have been the game.
I don't know.
I don't know, maybe not. My computer audio is flawless, so, you know, it could literally be anything. I could be picking up transmissions that, you know, the Apollo missions sent back in the day, for all I know.
Ow. I'll use gut shoot on the satellite.
Oh. Guts, man, ending the space race one fist at a time.
Yeah, I'm still not a big fan of the fact they changed the name of, they changed the name of that from freaking Guts Punch to Guts Thump. It's so dumb. In the English localization, because that English localization is run by 4Kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do. 4Kids gonna 4Kids. It's always kind of an adventure with them.
Yep. I need healing more than anything else right now. No! At least I saved first.
Oof.
Yeah, there are some combination of viruses that show up in the field that are just mean.
Okay, finally back. Finally back.
Yay! Made it.
Yeah, I didn't fall in and die.
Congrats.
Hi, Roshan.
Hello. It's Kitty.
Would it be anything else, really?
No.
Okay. Let's go ahead and jack out of the internet here, because now that I've shown where the...
I'm sorry.
That's okay. So it's now that I've shown off new areas that I can go to. The problem is, though, without any type of map or... The game doesn't even tell you what number area of the internet you're in, so you can't look it up online. So it's very difficult to look it up. So it's very irritating to deal with. This cola tea's really bad, but I keep drinking it. Yuck. One more.
Oh my goodness, I just want to shut down, stop, desist, obey.
Okay. In order to get the address of the World 3 server, we first need to get into the internet. At least that's what we think.
Underwear?
Undernet. It's basically this world's version of the dark web.
No, I was just doing the old dumb joke, never mind, ignore me.
Okay, I'm gonna send you something random that I just randomly started thinking about. I mean, it's kind of old now, but I just randomly started thinking about it, so I'm gonna send it because I wanted to.
Because I want to is always a good reason.
Yes.
Why not? Thank you. My goodness, I could finally sign out of that thing. Good gravy.
Hmm.
I need a speedier SSH client or something. That took forever.
Oh, Chad? He went to Dentown. He said that he heard a World 3 member is there. His job? Well, he's supposed to find the World 3's address. That's why he's looking for members, I guess. Okay, so we're off to Dentown.
Yeah, I thought about that one in a while either.
We're off to Dentown. I'll grab that one just in case. This is Block 3 at Dentown.
Who? Oh, hi, Fingers.
Hey, Fingers.
Oh, wow, dude.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, wow, dude. I just heard the most amazing rumor, dig?
What decade are you from, kid?
But, like, I gotta have some chips to, like, try it out. So, like, dude, could you score me a shotgun K? A cross gun K, a spreader K, and an M cannon K. If you do it, I'll, like, give you this for Cov 300C. Okay. Help me out, dude. I really need the stuff.
No way.
Groovy.
Oh, whoa, total bummer, dude.
See, upstanding moral citizen refusing to give shotguns to children.
Hey, Fingers, do you remember when me and Kit went in on that thing Jonas was doing together to get a thing of Alopex from the IDW Ninja Turtles comics, and then you went in on a cursed version of Alopex? That was fun.
Yeah, literally 5 seconds after we submit the Alopex request, we get Fingers popping in shit post Alopex. I swear. I think it was the first time I challenged you into Smash Brothers, actually. I was mad at you and Haggis at the same time.
Is that so?
Well, it's a constant thing with Haggis. Fingers just kind of comes and goes as the agent of chaos he is.
The other thing is, though, if you do combine all those chips together, you actually get another program advance that's actually really powerful. So trading with her is actually not a good idea.
And you gotta love it when games give you the objectively worst thing as if it's a good deal.
Yeah, but you don't have to trade with her in order to 100% the game. But the thing is, though, in order to get everything on this game, you kind of do have to 100%. Our summer school teacher is normally really cheerful. Lately, she seems a bit gloomy, though. It's quiz time! It's quiz time! Time to see if you've been paying attention. Answer 5 of my questions and win a prize. Want to try? Sure. Question 1. How many light bulbs in the power plant network?
Oh, good gravy.
17. And too bad. You were doing so well. Please try again.
Yeah, you were on a roll.
First question. You were doing so well.
Yeah, you were on a roll. Bummer.
Yep. If Miss Yuri is teaching it, I'll study it. You're telling me I'm becoming more cheerful. It's all thanks to Miss Yuri. Like, would you like to vote Miss Yuri since she's Miss Mari's twin sister? Okay.
Sure, I can do that. Yeah, sorry. I'm just... Yeah, no, I'm trying to... Sorry, ignore me. Boo! Ha! Oh, well, that was truly the most engaging dialogue I've ever read on the stream.
Funnily enough, when it comes to Miss Yuri, she actually has a ton of plot importance in Megaman. From
like that name.
Megaman Stream for. Sorry, I don't have age. For Megaman Stream Access. Access onwards. Because she is actually connected to the... Because she actually serves as one of the side antagonists for Mega Man NT Warrior Access and Stream and onward. She becomes an ally at the very end of Stream, I believe.
I do seem to remember being surprised at one point that she was... No.
Yeah.
No, that name scares me, though.
Miss Yuri?
Yes.
Oh dear. I didn't put that one together.
Yeah. The kit.
Oh yeah.
Until recently, we were viruses working for the World 3. We've reformed, honest, trust us, bro. And now we work as teachers. Sure, does feel a lot better doing this job.
Do you know what feels even better? World domination. What do you kids feel about that?
We're teachers now. Next week, we're going to teach how to make Molotov cocktails.
Please hit again. Thank you. Yay, I got the body bird chip.
So, one thing I was trying to remember... Did they ever do Brightman? A Brightman EXE? They did, didn't they?
They did. He appears in Mega Man. He appears in Mega Man Network Transmission.
Oh, I'm so glad I didn't make that up. I seem to remember I had a memory of Brightman being kind of cool, and then I realized later that I might have made it up. I'm so glad I didn't make it up. Oh yeah, he is kind of cool.
Oh, you looked up Brightman EXE?
He is not the same as he was in Woo. He is not even close. Like there are like no design similarities to his original.
Oh yeah, he has light bulbs for eyes.
That's about dang.
Ooh.
He has light bulbs for eyes, and he has like long plugs on the back of his head.
Yeah, here's It's an interesting fellow.
I wonder where in Dentown Chod could be.
Tracking down Chod's loads again. I do think the translation of this game is very amusing, but it's funny enough, it's not the worst I've seen in an RPG. There are some RPGs where if it actually if it's funny, that's one thing, but if it actually starts to affect the plot, that's when I take exception.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Final Fantasy VII did that with their localization. Not sure where you are with that one.
There he is.
I'm just after we. I think I got the drill thingy, and I'm going south, still chasing after Sephiroth.
Okay. Hey, Brave, you ready?
You know,
Yeah,
I
I guess so.
should do 7 while I watch the stream. It's a good idea.
You're a World 3 member, then you know about the Undernet. Tell me, now!
Kit, would you like to voice, would you like
I
to voice...
said... Yeah, sure, I can do it. I said I don't know anything about the World 3.
What a false lead. How will I get in the Undernet?
Hey,
Huh?
kid, you
You
look like
again?
you know the internet.
Busy here. Leave me alone.
What's your problem? I heard you were having problems, so I just came to help.
Why would I ever need your help? Out of my way.
What a
That
jerk.
walk cycle?
Hey, Lan. Yeah? I don't want to help Chod, but we have to stop the endgame. Megaman, let's try and find World 3 server's address. Okay, first we need to get into the Undernet. Chod just said that any World 3 member should know how.
You know, it's good to know that Chod's such a hard worker and he's so close to getting his being a dick merit badge.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this first, although it's not going to work. Because of course, your one's first idea when you play this game is to immediately go to Higsby. Because Higsby was a former World 3 agent.
Yeah.
First, let's check to see what chips are available. Actually, I'll buy a spreader cake.
Enemies are starting to hit kind of hard now.
Yeah. Oh, let me show this. Let me show this off. It's Buster Sword
Really?
S.
Oh yes. Oh, I'm here for it.
It basically replaces the regular Mega Buster you have with a sword chip that you could just hit, where you can just shoot with. Then there's also Fighter Sword.
Oh, you thought I was good with a gun, and you thought I was better with the sword. Well, you don't know what hit you when I have the sword gun.
Yeah, why not? Who wants to voice Higsby? Who wants to be the nerd?
I can do it.
Okay.
Well, you can do it if you like. You don't
Kit,
waste your
No, you can go.
Alright.
Kit, I may have gotten lost and forgot what I was supposed to do.
Ah, you want inside the Undernet, huh? Okay. Thanks to you, I got out of the World 3, huh? Thank you, I'll get you into the Undernet, huh?
Click,
Ah.
click, click.
I sent the codes to your pet, huh?
You got Hig memo. Go towards Kit.
Hang on, my screen went gray, or the
Oh.
street. Damn it! Oh, okay, there we go. Jeez, that was.
Huh. Go towards Denton in the net. Access point there's... Yeah, use the code on that memo. That'll get you in.
Okay, I thought for a second I thought it was gonna be Higbee, and then I have to go to. Then I would have to go to Miss Yuri. But if I recall correctly, I think Chad figures out how to get into the internet with talking to Miss Yuri.
Discord did fix their pop-out window, but I'm noticing that it's occasionally just going gray. That's lovely.
Oh, is it a situation where it just when you're trying to use it, but then it just stops loading until you exit and return from the call, or exit and return from the stream?
Yeah.
I have that issue too.
Because it's not an internet issue on your end, like it's not a streaming issue. I don't think. I think it's literally just a software issue.
Okay, let's head to government.
No loading or anything. It just seems to eat dirt.
Oh, by the way, this is this regular walking cycle.
Let's see why he likes the rollerblades.
Yep. He has like little noodle arms.
Wacky inflatable tube land. Wacky inflatable tube land.
Wait, Red 13 is called Nanaki? What?
Oh, you're at a good part of the game. That's a great part of the game.
Okay.
By the way, I did mess up there. I didn't mean to buy the fighter sword.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I saw you typing for a sec.
Yeah, it's this typical, it's just this typical, I don't know if it's this time of night or, like, I'm lucky or whatever, but, like, I've had, like, some things I've been trying to work on all day and, like, waiting to get back on, and then, like, now, suddenly, everyone's getting back to me.
Yeah, because I remember you mentioning that before, where this is now time for you to watch and, like, enjoy the stream, and then it's just at this exact moment where you happen to get messages from everyone.
Yeah, it's seriously, it never fails. It's the weirdest thing. The universe knows.
Yeah, so now I'm on the internet, and I'm about to go into the undernet.
Ooh, get me some knockoff Games Workshop minis that are recast.
Why did I mute myself? What the heck?
The naughty ones, the illicit, the naughty ones.
Hey, Kit, you should look in voice text. There's a thing I'm thinking about in there.
Hang on.
Oh.
Oh! I know that thing you're thinking of. I'm very familiar.
Yes.
What was I
It's
gonna
your
say?
creation. Are you familiar with it?
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Hmm.
Shit, I'm stupid.
So am I.
Oh, you too? Damn, we all stupid here then, I guess.
Group stupid and gay
We
stickers
can all
for,
be
for everyone
stupid
it is.
together.
I forgore. Him silly cat.
I just remember when Zero told me about when you guys played Mega Man X4 originally, and Aiden picks up on doubles the double agent. And I just remember.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. That's the. I like that artist's kitty characters.
Yeah, I know he's really good, huh?
He's good at drawing cats.
He may be he may be doing February slots, but whether I have the money for it or not is obviously the question, really.
Entrance for World 3 personnel only.
So they got a placard on the door that says, "For illegal world conquerors only club."
Yeah.
Oh wait.
With save points.
So the other thing, the funny thing about this game, I do remember one thing when I originally played this game, was there is an actual group called the World Wide Web Consortium, and they're one of the groups that sets like international standards for like browsers and stuff. They're not as significant now because now they've got like, I think Mozilla is doing a lot of that curating, but they were a big thing, and so it was always funny because World 3 is the evil organization in this, but like the real World Wide Web Consortium is just like the most boring networking shit you can imagine. It's like the least, like the furthest from conquering the world you can imagine.
Yeah.
I did not like my networking class with the hardware. On the hardware side, like it is a wonder we get the internet to work with how many ridiculous moving parts there are.
Yeah.
I mean, I passed that class just fine, but man, oh man, talk about tedium. I tend to think of the internet as like orc tech from 40k. It just works because we collectively believe it does.
Yeah, that checks out.
By the way, if you do hit elemental weaknesses, it deals double damage. Which is one of the reasons why I loaded myself up with a bunch of fire chips in when I was battling against Woodman.
It's good. It's good to know when to bring out the tactical arson.
Wood Tower
Wood
C.
Tower.
Wood Tower! That's what Woodman actually sounds like.
Okay, so you want to know something really dumb? So I've been working a little bit just because when I was at the hospital with my dad, I brought some of his sketching stuff, and I actually found some notes I had that I had misplaced for the Lost Paradigm game idea I have. And there was an entire idea for a sequence that I had completely forgotten about that I just adore, that you would love, Brave, especially.
Yeah.
So in the game, you meet this like roadside bandit. This is when everybody's still inside the fantasy computer system, so it's still kind of like Final Fantasy vibes. And they have this like bandit that's like terrorizing the streets and like won't let them through. And if you fight him, you find out that he's got like this special like badge, and you can't hurt him. And but he can hurt you. And so you have to like do some investigating, and you get this item that you unlock, and when you put it down, all it does is it makes you call out your attacks, and it turns out that's what actually damages him. This guy's yelling your attacks when you do them.
Wow.
I don't know why I had that idea.
That's silly.
That's very silly.
Sometimes I write down ideas for games that they may not even get used, but I'm just like, yeah, that's the thing that happened in my brain.
You have a brain with lots of cool things in it. Lots of fun things.
Oh, you gotta take the ups with the downs. There's actually one thing. There's one thing my mom and I were talking about when she's like, because she knows I worry about like wasting time, being sick, like having to tap out, and just had mentioned. She said, I know you worry about wasting time a lot, and I said, I was actually thinking about that, and I realized I'd actually gotten a lot more creative and social in the last couple of years. So even though there's been some really difficult stuff. I don't consider it time wasted as long as you're getting something out of it, even if it's just like being more creatively engaged with your ideas and all that. I think it's worthwhile. It's not all of what I want to be doing, but it's still worthwhile.
Dang it, I missed.
Someone told me, was it Ren maybe, who said that I say like the wisest things in the dumbest ways possible?
I think it might have been Ren, yeah.
I think that's a compliment.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Okay, Kit, I'm sending this to you in DMs. You need to see this. This is hilarious.
All right, you too, huh? All the DMs from everybody. One thing led to another, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it is, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, come on!
Everyone. Oh, another one. Oh my goodness. Oh, did I hear my name?
Yes.
More rock.
Hey, kid.
More rock.
Yeah.
Your face is a DM. That's all I had to say.
That might make the least sense of any of those you flung my way.
No,
Do not question-
your
do not-
face is my face.
Do not question the way of Kitty.
I'm questioning it.
No. You do not have permission. How dare you?
I take exception. I ooh in your general direction with contempt.
So I'm noticing that it's basically impossible to react to that without the pausing. Is that just the intended strat? Because I'm recalling...
Yeah, unfortunately, it's very... You might get lucky and dodge on your own, but it is better just to wait and pause to find out.
The reaction times are absurd.
Because the thing is, I think I remember reading like the strategy guide of this, and then it also saying to fucking pause spam to figure out where is safe. Just like, yeah, that's good game design. Make it so it's literally impossible to react to without pausing.
It's one of those, is it a bug or is it a feature? Yes. Oh, fingers, damn it, that's what I was looking for the other day
What?
that I totally lost track of. I'll try to get to it. There's something I wanted to share with you. I've been sharing with some of my programming friends. That's one of the funniest things I've ever seen, if you're in that industry.
Yeah, I am.
Yes, I know you are, but I'm just saying, it's probably,
Stupid, I'm in it.
what I mean is that it's probably not going to be nearly as funny if you're not, is what I meant.
Yeah.
Oh no. Juana killed Karshad.
Hey, look, it happens all the time, okay? He gets used to it.
Yeah, all you've done is just send him to Anubis.
It's like Beetlejuice. You sort of just inconvenienced him to the waiting room for a little while.
Again, traveling here would be much easier if I had the ability to escape on my own. But you don't gain that ability until Battle Network 2. Or Operation Star Force.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm just thinking about how, like, when I played this and I found out that it was, like, this game had a Max Buster thing as a quality of life, I just immediately turned that on. Because, like,
You know, I don't think it's cheating if it eliminates tedium.
I turned it on for like the random fights. Turned it off for like actual.
That's fair.
But the thing is, those like for those random fights, you may be able to destroy the viruses quickly, but you're not going to get the high-ranking chips for just destroying them quickly. You have to destroy them. You have to destroy them at the. You have to destroy them at the same time and be fast in order to get like the high-ranking chips.
Yeah. I never played too much of this though. Too much of it though.
Oh no.
Oh Jesus!
What happened, Fingers?
You know, but sneezing fit.
Oh no. Oh, look at that guy. Look at that guy. There's an escapee from a Sonic game.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
no, I'm getting
Sparky virus.
Yeah.
I'm getting eepy. Oh no.
Oh no.
Not the eepiness.
Quick, everyone give Brave mouth to mouth. That's how you fix that, right?
Oh,
Wait a minute.
come on.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I think it probably would, actually, yes.
Shockwave P.
Oh no, I'm yawning a bunch. Help, I can't stop yawning.
Help! I need to freaking find a. I need to find a way to get to the Dentown net, and it's very difficult to do because all of the stages here look the same.
Yeah, that's always helpful.
Same and this god.
Lan, where have you found it? Have you found the pants yet? No, just soup.
What do you mean,
you
just
found-
soup?
I mean,
There's only
just
soup.
What store are you in?
A soup store.
Why are you buying
Oh my
clothes at the soup store?
Soup store! Fuck you!
Yeah, good stuff.
I've actually watched where that was from. Yeah, no, there's a reason why we only heard about that ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's from this thing called Code Ment, where this guy took a bunch of footage from Code Geass and just made total nonsense out of it.
Yeah, it essentially Code Geass abridged was what it was.
Yeah. And that's legit the funniest moment from it, frankly.
Yeah. Without a doubt.
Miss. Come on, hit.
Like, there's a reason that specific clip became so famous, because it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
It's the only, like, really funny thing that happens in Code Ment.
Yeah. But to be fair, it was legendary.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny when a meme from something becomes like almost infinitely more famous than the thing itself?
Yeah.
Isn't that just
Yeah.
Fortnite though?
One of the things I think I would study if I was a psychologist was I would be super into studying things like groupthink type stuff, like how memes spread, how colloquialisms go viral, you know? How we develop those infectious cultural references, if you will.
The memes.
Exactly. I would want to study that. I would be fascinated about.
Meme Spider-Man.
Shut at me.
I've got a friend who's in a psych major program right now, and he's doing like one of the most difficult areas of psychology. Developmental psychology.
What soup store are you in? I'm at the soup store. Why am I clothes at the soup store? Fuck you.
It was really funny. I was helping my sister with groceries, and she was having me look. She was having me go through the. You know, I brought the boxes in and then popped them out, and she goes, "What's in that one?" And I opened it up, and I'm like, "It's just soup," and she had no idea what I was talking about.
There's more soup.
Still just soup. Still just. You know what's? You know who really adopted that that meme is the Ukrainians.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, the Ukrainians meme culture is really big among their military, and so they'll share stuff. And for whatever reason, the whole idea of like, you know, Ukraine fighters chugging down soup or being like snobby about soup on the military base became a meme. And so they really liked that clip because of the soup, so they would use that. But I think it's cool because it's actually kept them. It's been really good for their morale. Like I remember in the early days of the invasion, one of their people had a video of a Russian tank that had been hit with like a HIMAR or something, and it was just all messed up, and it was backing up as fast as it could go, and then the Russians backed it into a ditch. It fell in, and they all had to like pop out and run away. And the Ukrainian guy, the lieutenant, I think, edited it, sped it up just a tiny bit, and added the Benny Hill music.
Oh, jeez.
It makes everything better.
Yeah, so it's actually been a really interesting thing because they've sort of had battlefield memes, which is a weird phrase, but that's kind of what it is.
Yeah.
They are such a remarkable people. Like there's a model studio that I keep in touch with that does like custom 40K style minis. And I try to stay in touch with them. They luckily moved their studio a lot further east. But they're just an incredibly like tenacious people. Like they basically collectively decided that we're not giving up. They said there's not we're in this. This is not and it's just there's also like such a wild like pragmatism where they're like, oh yeah, we had to shut the 3D printers down because we heard a missile the other day, but it was okay. It turned out to be okay. I'm like, Jesus, I can't even imagine living that way.
Yeah.
I sometimes think that there is definitely merit to the idea that adversity can make people, focus more on what's important, drill down to what they're doing with their lives, and really find meaning and stuff.
You think that, huh? You're gonna really love Final Fantasy 14.
I'm just saying that I know that it's a common sentiment that like, oh yeah, you live through stuff and you learn stuff, but I think it's like sometimes we go through a lot of effort to avoid strife. It's like, but at the same time, it's like, well, you probably wouldn't be who you are without what you've been through. And then you guys would, and then the universe wouldn't have inflicted me on you lot.
How dare the universe torture us with such presents?
Oh god, why am I so sleepy? Shit.
Why is this thing so hard to find?
Do you want to Google a map for you, Zero?
Please.
I'm sorry, I should have offered sooner. I just was kind of spaced. I'm sorry. I definitely should have offered sooner. I will look that up.
So I was going through the bonus features on this Robotech DVD, and there's some old toy commercials from the old Matchbox toy line from 1986. Those commercials are really embarrassing.
Oh.
Did it include?
Yeah.
Did it include the freaking hyper talking fast guy?
But no.
Okay, I've got a path. Looks
That was
like
Micro Machines.
Oh yeah, it was Micro Machines. Yeah.
it's. You have to. If you have you done the thing where you gone into Land's room? I apologize for.
I didn't start in Land's room. I was still in. I went to.
Okay, because it's an internet area. Why is this map even more ass than the games one? Hang on.
Well, it's better than the games one because the game doesn't have one.
Well, no, I just mean like that someone drew a flat map of this, and that's not as helpful. I just want screenshots, yo.
No,
Okay.
I want the map of Cricket Cave from Mother 3. That's
The light.
Okay, so you have to find. Okay, it's an internet area. It's an internet area 4.
Okay, here it is. The access point to the
Yeah.
internet should be near. Let's look.
Yeah. And it
Good
will be. I'm sorry. Right as you look it up, you find it anyway. You didn't even need my.
yeah.
Oh,
Great work, Kit.
It's good. I'm about to say
Yes.
it would be. I would still like to have your guidance by when you look in look in that area because.
Oh yeah, no, you're good.
Yeah, those commercials are. They're something, all right. It's
Dang it.
very clear. People making those commercials did not understand the show at all and knew nothing about it. Oh boy.
So 7 has the live stream as well.
It happens a lot, unfortunately. It happens a lot.
Okay, so.
Okay, I see. Okay, I can see the map, and okay,
Give me a second
Okay.
to shoot this guy first.
this map is helpful because it's like full scale, but it's like flat. So I'm trying to figure out exactly where you are.
Big square.
Man, I'm so glad.
Okay, I think I know where you are. So what you want to do is, head left, and then go up at the next junction, and then it should be kind of a. There should be a windy path that crosses over another, if I'm correct about where you are.
By the way, if you look at this,
Excuse
if you look at
Yeah.
the game, it's isometric.
Okay, so you see that path beneath you?
Yeah.
That's where you need to get on.
Okay.
Oh, you need to loop around on the upper path to get down there.
Fun.
But first, you have to be in Ghost's latest music video.
Hmm.
It's adorable, their new video, really. Interesting choice to go with the little chibi one.
Ah.
Alright, Kit,
Yeah. I gotcha.
just did the live stream cutscene.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good one.
I see where 14 gets some of its stuff.
From what I understand, there's been a decent amount of there's been you're going the right ways here. You got to go down and around. Yeah, never mind. You're on it. There's been an interesting amount of people who worked on 7 that did some stuff for 14, so that doesn't surprise me. What did you do to your knees?
I moved them.
Oh
no.
dear. Oh dear.
Not moving, then.
All I did was try to shift position and my knees hurt now.
That happens to me sometimes. Like,
You know-
I'll sit in a weird position and then my knees will start hurting like I just, like, banged them against something.
So one of the things I've been learning at the hospital is to help my dad stability wise, make sure he can get around without like falling and stuff. He's gonna be pretty weak for a while. And one of the things they have me do is it's called a gait belt, and it's this like it's like you know those belt things they use when like the movers use.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's kind of like that, but for people. and it goes around his center of gravity, and it helps so that I can stabilize him and catch him if he loses balance. But like the whole like learning how to use it was just like I don't think I could be a physical therapist because they're like, okay, yeah, that's good. Put one hand back here and then use the other hand to stabilize. Don't pull this direction or you could like dislocate his shoulder. I'm like, Jesus Christ, okay.
Jeez.
So yeah, learning how to do that is kind of difficult because they're like, yeah, just let him use his arm to boost it. Don't lift his arm. That'll hurt. That could hurt. But
yeah.
So it's a little like very makes me pretty anxious. But luckily they gave us lots of practice there with supervision.
Yeah.
And they saw me come in and they're like, "Oh God, you're the one that's going to be doing this? Okay, do you have 5 hours? We gotta make sure."
Do you have 5 hours of photographic memory and 5 years worth of medical training?
Yeah, you know, something everybody has up their sleeve. And you're gonna want to head. There's no other. It's pretty much no other way around. Then you just go past a pin door, and the Hig memo should come up.
All right. The ships I have suck.
Oh God.
No, I do admire people who work in physical therapy though, because that's a really challenging field, but it's so important.
Gee, I sure love the fact that no new Robotech things have come out in 11 years. That this DVD set that came out 11 years ago still has literally everything ever made in it. Isn't that just so fun?
Okay, so I promise I'm not trying to be mean, but this is just really funny to me. That like you'll shit on Robotech for a while, but then you'll be like, I really want to get Robotech though. It just cracks me up a little.
Listen. It's funny, okay? It's hilarious.
Megaman, I bet that's the access to the internet. I think so too. Let's try using Higgsby's memo.
I get where CC's coming from. Like, I'll shit on Bulk Bumble all day. I still want more Buck Bumble.
Oh no,
Also nostalgia.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I like.
Also,
hey, some of my favorite stuff is cringe as hell. I get it.
I mean, I'm gonna be completely honest. I have a lot of nostalgia for Robotech too. But at the same time, it's very easy to make fun of. Like, extremely easy. Like, the jokes write themselves, okay? The jokes write themselves.
Yeah, they do the hard part for you. No, I wasn't saying that that's like a bad thing. I just think that's funny because I have a few of those things, but. Hey, I'm also like infamous among the local hobby stores for, on occasion, deliberately taking units in Warhammer that are just considered bad.
Okay.
Just because I like something about them.
Yeah.
They're like, wait a minute.
You're just silly like that.
I'll play
bit.
this question to you. Tanks or airplanes?
Tanks.
Tanks? Alright.
Yeah, I agree.
Man, I made it into the internet. Looks like you got mail.
Oh shit.
Higgsby, old friend.
Clan, the World 3 server's hidden deep down inside the internet. There are 3 locks, each a higher level than the last, okay?
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't have any idea how to open them.
Smoking any of that marijuana, okay?
One of my old World 3 friends
No,
is at
we'll
a
have to do a
Scilab now.
combination.
He regrets having worked for World 3 now, and he might help you.
Yeah, get on below, yeah. Better get out unless you want to get deleted.
The whole internet, everyone just has a Jersey accent.
That kind of sounded like Boomhauer from King of the Hill for the first like sentence there. He said,
Don't belong on internet, man. I don't know what you're doing around here. It's coming out pew pew virus, man. That's not what you're supposed to do here. I'm W3, man. You're not W3, man. You're just some random net now to come up here and run pew pew.
Look at Sam.
Boy, I'll tell you what. You don't want to be in here.
By the way,
What am I-
these are...
I'll kick your ass.
That's my purse!
I don't know you.
I used to have a good React. I used to have a good React image of that boy ain't right.
By the way, I got the drain chip.
Drain.
Oh god, that makes me think that old ass cartoon Boxer posted. I don't know why that came to mind suddenly. I don't want to think about that.
500 zenny.
Which one of you two's Dirty Dan?
I am.
Give me
Yes.
it. Give me Dyna Wave.
So I kind of,
Dyna-
hey! Was that the letter you wanted with it?
Yes.
Dynazenon?
Where is Shockwave?
I actually feel bad. This is really dumb of me. I actually thought King of the Hill was really dumb for a while. Because I didn't really
No, I
take the
did
time
too.
to enjoy it.
So did
Like
I.
I thought it was really bad for a minute, but then actually when I started getting into it, like actually getting it, I started loving it.
There are episodes that definitely make me very uncomfortable, but there are definitely good moments in that show.
There are.
I want to see if I can get the program advance. By the way, has anybody else ever seen episodes of Has Been Hotel?
I'm not.
Nope.
I have actually. I have feelings. I have opinions.
Opinions on
I
the
have yet
internet?
to watch any of it. I have not watched any of it at all yet. Please don't spoil shit. I will watch it eventually. I
I
have not even
believe
seen the
you have
original
opinions
pilot.
on the internet.
I've not seen anything Has Been Hotel at all.
Okay,
Remotely. I've
I will
seen
not
nothing.
spoil. I won't spoil anything. I promise. I will, however, say that it starts slower. It gets better. I promise. The first episode might leave you disappointed. It gets better. I promise.
What the hell?
But I do
Noted.
think it has pacing issues. But I do think overall I am enjoying it. And the last cliffhanger was actually a really good one. So I'm cool.
I can't believe that you have opinions on the internet. That's illegal.
That's a thing that's never ever happened before.
Ugh.
Unprecedented, truly.
Ugh.
Good.
Disgusting.
See, hey, at least I have the decency to go online and say, in my opinion, before I start vomiting my perspective on something.
Well, in my opinion, you shouldn't have opinions.
Oh no! That's like
Oh, no.
that's like opinionception. How do we cancel that? Cancels it out. What if I have an opinion that you don't get an opinion on whether I get an opinion?
Oh, fuck.
Uh-huh.
You. No. You have the...
That is close.
Oh yeah, it was. Oh dang, yeah, that was like brain perfect almost.
Oh dear. Oh well. That sucks. I'm not gonna get the.
Can I like entirely honest with you for a moment?
Yeah, always. What's up?
The more I learn about Robotech, the more frequently I start cackling out loud.
It's good to know because out of context, you do sometimes just start giggling.
By the way, nice.
It's true, I do.
Hey. The viral funny number.
Hey kid, you want to see my stash?
Why? It's February now. Why?
You know, I was thinking you may want to get that looked at because I was actually trying to edit. I was trying to get into the archives some of the older videos before I just ported them with Twitch.
Yeah.
And you've always coughed. You've always had a cough that seemed to flare up periodically.
You too?
Really?
So like, I think that may be like possibly an allergy or an asthma thing on not just after effects of. It's like cold can leave an after effects if you're already having those issues, you know.
Oh, no. Why?
I don't know.
Well, I'm not a doctor. This is not like Briel's when I had Briel's legal advice on arson is okay as long as you're a fan of his. I don't give medical advice. In fact, that's one of the things I know it's not a thing that we like happens a lot or in like our sphere, but one of the things that does drive me nuts is when people will like diagnose other people online.
Yeah.
Or like
I
letting
diagnosed
the
you with
people.
Ligma.
Don't take legal advice from a podcast.
Oh shit.
Ligma?
It's like, allow me to show you a way that you could get rid of your Lyme disease.
Well, or even like the one where it's like, oh, that person is clearly like bipolar with like type B personality who, I don't know, collects paintings of squirrels. Like people just have weird assumptions about each other, you know?
The hell?
Oh, good.
Oh,
I can
man.
see. Dang it.
I like squirrels. Maybe I should collect paintings of squirrels.
You like squirrels, huh?
Well,
Well,
maybe.
Squirrels.
Squirrel.
SQRL.
Honestly, I should ditch those. I should ditch those Dino Wave M's.
Also, I love the fact that because these bonus features discs were recycled from previous releases, there's a collection of deleted scenes that were inserted back into the show several years before the set came out.
Oh boy.
Because guess what? They did a release that inserted all the deleted scenes back into the show.
Those World 3 jerks went and encoded this area. Only high-ranking World 3 dudes can get in. Sheesh. They think they're so bad.
I guess you need a power glove to get in.
Oh,
Because guess what? Originally, because this was three Japanese anime merged together, they had to cut shit out that wasn't appropriate for American television. But then later they just put it all back in. So it's like, why is it still a bonus feature? Why didn't you guys make new bonus features discs?
Hey, Brave, that actually reminds me. There was something I meant to ask you about because I think you would have opinions on this.
Yes.
Oh no, you have opinions on the internet now.
Damn.
I was watching a battle go down of people talking about how like English localizers or like international localizers have sometimes like butchered anime. And then I had another person who came in and they're like, yeah, I worked for an international office, and like 90% of what we were doing for manga was making sure that there wasn't underage characters being sexualized. So we kind of justify that localization.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
It's okay to not be a purist in every way, but there are but there's a lot of arguments about whether localizations should be literal or culturally interpreted for their region.
Yeah.
HP said what?
No,
Sorry, I have to say something.
you're good.
I see, get the picture. Use this, it should clear things out. Man got mad memo. Many people like Higgs and myself quit the World 3. There are 2 more locks to open to get to the server. Find 2 more members from the others who have quit World 3. However, you'll have to be strong enough to defeat World 3. Even with the memos, approaching the server before you're strong enough will end up putting you in danger. In Dead City, there are 2 more members. A young, beautiful lady and an old man. So I need to find those guys now.
Yeah. So here's kind of what I think. I feel like there's a balance there. Like, how do I put this? I feel like taking liberties is fine, as long as you're still getting the same vibe across, still getting the same message across. You know?
Translations are always necessary to some degree, just because things don't translate always cleanly between languages.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true, yeah.
Like, no matter what you do, you're never going to have an exact translation. Ever.
Yeah.
Never. It's not possible.
Yeah.
And people who talk about this shit like, oh, what it perfectly translated, and then they don't know what they're fucking talking about. They don't know shit. They know jack shit about anything.
Kakake means cake, clearly.
Me?
Get off the internet for the rest of their goddamn lives and shut up and never speak again.
Me, an ex-member of the World 3? Let me see that nabby of yours.
Get some weird vocalizations with these characters. ...
I've been waiting for a net battler like you to appear. I've been playing the fool to hide from the World 3. Sure, I know how to undo some of the locks. Let me check your data library. Oh my, your browser history land. My goodness, who knew?
Wait a minute.
I suppose...
This was a part of the deal teacher?
I suppose that you're ready now. Here's how to open the lock. I have faith that you can stop the World 3. Oops. Looks like that's become a habit.
Also, there's like this group of like weirdo old people who like worship Rotech for no real reason and make a lot of bad faith arguments to prove their version is better.
Yeah,
like, all the time.
It is because honestly, some languages make it, and some languages are just really difficult because they're like aren't common roots. So like you do like there are some like words or concepts that just have to be filtered, and so whoever's doing the filtering is inevitably going to be, part of that. And then I guess they get into the conversation of who should be doing the interpreting, which is a whole other mess.
Well, that's not really what I was saying, though. I was saying people are like worship Robotech as a brand, and are like, oh, it's better than Macross, Southern Cross, Mosquito with all these bad faith arguments.
Oh no! What I was getting at, I'm sorry, I was connecting the two ideas. What I was connecting is that people will. No, you're good. You're good. I didn't make that. I didn't explain that well. What I meant is that it's the same thing with that, where people like have a preferred interpretation or a preferred look that they decide is objective.
These literally the only things these people ever point out as to why Robotech is better than Macross or whatever, is because Robotech doesn't have a scene where you see a 16-year-old girl's bare butt, but then they put that back into the show later on anyway, so it's like they put it back in decades later. You know, Rocket doesn't work no more, guys.
Telling you, man, international stuff is wild. Like, do you even know the story? Like, it's so weird how these things get ported and licensed. Like, are you familiar with the story of like Tetris? How Tetris ended up getting?
Yeah, I'm the story of Tetris. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a super fascinating story because it was like the Soviet Union. It was a product from the Soviet Union, so getting it out with everybody was just a whole affair. Like, really quite an interesting story.
Yep,
Can
you're
I-
brave.
Can I interrupt you all
Yes.
for just a minute?
Sure.
What's
That
going
guy
on?
just quizzed you on what you say. On your... There are layers to that. Like, what the fuck? How the fuck does he
Okay.
know? How, like...
It's
Because
because
everything.
it's because everyone says it. It's because everyone goes let's start with Megaman. Let's start in this. It's plug in your NetNavi name here, your transmission, or
Yeah.
jack in your NetNavi name here, power up. Everybody does that.
Wow, we're up.
It's you have to do and say the right things, or you jack incorrectly. Apparently.
And if you jack in correctly, then your plug goes in the wrong direction, and whoa boy, that's a problem.
Oh no.
And nobody wants that.
Wait a minute.
By the way, here you go, Brave.
So I need to make it larger so I can read it. Go on, beat it.
Beat it, beat it.
Land, challenge Chad
Just
to a
beat
net
it.
battle. Sure.
So you want to see how the pros do it, huh? Proto Man.
You called. There is one particular reason why I'm a big fan of using like there is a particular chip. There's a particular chip that I use that I can use against Proto Man if I can find it. Where if I have it, I could beat Proto Man with my eyes closed.
Oh yeah.
It's the pop-up chip. Because you effectively have to react to Proto Man coming at you. When you hear the sword swing, that's when you blast him with a full charge shot. Guaranteed at least 9 to 10 range.
Interesting.
So I just sent that image of Car all floofed up to a friend, and he replied with, "Does Brave do that in the winter?" And then I just replied, "I will not confirm or deny."
Here. The floof is a gift and a curse. Okay. It's actually something I actually had trouble with at one point, was deciding on Kit's fur length. Like, I knew I wanted him to have an incredibly fluffy tail, but being a hybrid between like a thick-coated fox and a very short-coated fox originally, I was always kind of up in the air. Nowadays I keep it kind of in between just because I want his tattoos to be able to show off.
Yeah.
So.
If you want to know what Braves is like, yeah, very thick, very soft. That is. I declare it to be canon. Fur very thick and very soft. Very floofy boy. Or girl. Whichever.
Okay,
Got
so
pinged.
you know, so like you know they had to have put a lot of Zero's design into this Proto Man, right? Because I'm not sure they were intending to have Zero as a character in Battle Network. So they pretty much just made. So, did they?
He's
Like,
one
you
of
would
the
know
final
more than I
bosses in Network Transmission.
what I meant is in this first game when they designed Proto Man, did they know Zero's going to be in there? Because he has a lot of Zero's X qualities. Like he has a lot of Zero's qualities. The hair, the sword, the general like body type that they showed off in all of the
Now, please
Zero
stop wasting my
games.
time.
I will continue to waste your time because I want your battle chip. Because Proto Man's battle chip in particular grants you access to up to 2 different program advances if you can get them. One of them is something specific for Proto Man, and the other is the most powerful program advance there is, which is Double Hero. Where you have both Proto Man and Mega Man teaming up to defeat a enemy, dealing, I think, at least 1,000 damage.
Oh, okay. That's gonna be interesting.
I agree.
I get Teddy all day tomorrow.
Teddy!
I get Teddy all day Teddy.
Oh my gosh.
Teddy bear.
Floofy dogger. Floofy
Yes.
pup.
Yep.
Very floofy doggo.
I win.
Oh yeah, there it goes. You may have all the edgy design traits. You may have a cool sword arm, but do you have punch?
Do you have Gak?
There's
I'll be honest
Proto
with
Man
you. It's very nice that I didn't make any mistakes. It's in that Navi there.
The power of friendship. God.
Power of friendship and this gun I found.
I was surprised to learn that wasn't a meme. That was actually a thing that happened.
I don't see any reason to battle with a kid like you.
I just beat your ass. You
Oh.
should battle me again.
Oh yeah. I don't see a reason to. I gotta save face. I gotta pretend I'm cool and not
Finish what
that.
you were saying.
Not that Proto Man just got punched.
He wants
in the moon.
he wants another ass beating, I guess. Bit of a masochist.
What were you saying?
Finish
Bryce?
what you were saying.
Oh, what was I saying?
Something about the end gun I found meme.
Oh yeah. No, so what's funny was I thought that was like an edit or something.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was just a thing that happened.
It is in fact a thing that happens more than once in Kamen Rider Kuga. Yes.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
Who wants to voice the old man?
Me? A World 3 member? You must be joking. However, I did meet a man who knows a lot about them. He's older than me. He's a tree. I think he said that he lives in AC/DC Town. I like that band.
No,
He looks like a lady. Wait, wrong band, I think.
No, he's this innocent guy with a big Groucho Marx mustache. His name was Senor Alberto Wheelie.
We mean.
Oh, stand-up guy, right?
I saw that car start away for you. I seem to have lost my dentures.
No.
Have you seen them?
No, I
I
don't.
lost them in the park somewhere.
Stop hurting my medics.
If you find
you-
them, please bring them back. Give your $500.
All the monies.
Hey, kid.
My mama told me that the war's about to start. I'm scared.
That's a normal thing to talk to a small child about. Whoa!
Yeah. You don't talk to your child about the
I don't
upcoming
usually-
war.
It's usually not good morning. Hey, you know how like people think the world's gonna end? Guess what? The
It
world's
is.
gonna end. Guess
You're right.
Kid.
Oh yes, you found my dentures. Gross.
Oh my god, actually.
Well, thank
serious.
you kindly. Now I can talk normal. Take this.
Land got a chip for recovery 8. EG.
And you got a
Reality.
trophy.
Reality bites. That's a trophy.
And you got an achievement.
Yep.
Yay! And they spelled it the right way to do the funny.
You think I'm an ex-member of the World 3, huh?
I got it. I'm sorry. I got it. I'll be right
Dot,
back.
dot, dot.
Oh, okay.
Not
Sorry.
Let me see that navy you got there.
Sorry, bad timing.
Well, no point in pretending to be senile anymore. Yes, I was a member at the beginning, as Wiley's assistant. Yes, I know how to release the
Dr.
undernet
Wiley gets
lock,
around.
but... Let me see that navy of yours one more time. Well, I guess that you may be strong enough now. Here.
Land got pause memoro.
Second, sorry. You sneeze. Sorry.
Bless you.
Perhaps the one to stop the end game will be you, Lan. You, Netto. I mean, Lan.
Stop Avengers
I mean,
Endgame.
Netto. I mean, Lan. I mean, Netto. I mean, whatever. And not a Scilab net battler.
Disney became out of control after Avengers Endgame.
I'm sorry, the moment I found the opportunity to make him go back and forth between Lan's American and Japanese names, I couldn't help myself.
I don't blame
But it would
you.
be funny. I mean Lan! I mean Netto! I mean Lan! I mean Netto!
Eto.
Netto, which is literally the Japanese word for the internet. Fun fact. His name is literally Internet in the Japanese version. Isn't that fun?
Heave ho, heave ho. I'm working as hard as I can. Good to see you again, Mega Man.
They named their in the Japanese version his parents named their kid Internet.
Yes, they did.
It's funny.
And they named their kid in the English version Landline.
Yup.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Yup. Mm-hmm. Yup. I mean Netto. I mean Lan.
Eto.
I'm
Yeah.
funny, I promise.
Now I'm remembering like what happened at the end of the N1 Grand Prix. At the end of the N1 Grand Prix, when at the very end of it, Pharaoh Man broke into the finals with against Mega Man and Proto Man. when spoiler alert, Mega Man got shot by Pharaoh Man and was deleted. You actually see his mouth move, and in the English version he says deletion, but in the Japanese version he says Netto-kun. And because his mouth moved with 3 syllables, they had to work around that.
Yeah. I see.
Netto. I can't believe this Japanese name. It's Japanese word for internet. Because, you know, Intanetto would have been too long, so they just shortened it to Netto.
I see.
So it's quicker to say Netto than Intanetto.
Oh, good, I got
Tire
it.
visors.
Shockwave, Sonawave, Dynawave. Battle chips in. Download. Program Advance. B-Wave.
Ultima.
Battle chips.
Okay.
Seeing all them battle chip toys they made in Japan, that stuff's cool. I wish those were not stupidly expensive to get a hold of or anything. Totally not salty about it. No, not at all.
Never. Totes for goats. Okay, I'll go ahead and throw Proto Man on there because his attack actually is, his damage is actually pretty high.
Have the PET toys that are effectively just virtual pets. You can put battle chips in them, and you're gonna if you have more than one, you hook them together and put battle chips in them and fight each other. It's kind of neat, I guess. I don't know. And they made them in like multiple colors. Well, I mean, another one for the original one was released in a couple different color schemes. I think it's just Megaman and Proto Man,
Yeah.
or Rockman and Blues.
But yeah, I do have Shotgun, Crossgun, and Spreader Ks. I only need Mega Cannon. I really like that Program Advance because it just gives you a freaking BFG.
Wow. Wow. How fun. How fun. Oh, joy! Good show, jolly good show.
Good show.
Enjoy the engine by Engine.
By 10 cent.
Nope.
Oh right, I need to ditch those now.
Y'all ready for 10 cent to buy Dungeons and Dragons off of Hasbro? That seems to be happening.
Oh.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Doesn't it? Sounds like so much fun. Totally doesn't make me want to go to 10 Cent's headquarters and do things. No, totally not. No.
Where
Am I gonna
is-
get rushed for saying that?
Oh,
Oh.
why go? No.
Wait, I'm back. Don't stop jacking in. I'm back. It's okay.
I was making jokes about committing arson on 10 Cent and really hoping that doesn't get me investigated by the FBI or something.
I think I lost mine.
Well, just hope hope nothing spontaneously combusts in their neck of the woods, I guess.
I mean, considering Tencent is a Chinese company.
Because 10 Cent's apparently attempting to buy Dungeons and Dragons off of Hasbro.
Really?
Yes, that is actually a thing that's happening right now.
I would not like. Well, not that Hasbro's amazing, but I don't think I'd like that.
Nobody would.
Oh yeah, no, that's concerning.
Yeah, it is extremely, yes.
Is Hasbro actually considering it?
Who knows?
Yes, you're actually considering it.
Wow. I mean, they must have just shown up with like a comically large bag with a $sign on it or something.
I mean, they
Seems
did
like it.
lose so much goodwill, so I wouldn't be surprised if they just want to dump it now.
Also, Hasbro is going through serious financial trouble right now. And they're selling off a ton of shit at the moment.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting because like some of their properties have like never been more mainstream popular. Like Magic and D&D do really well. Like all the Wizards shit does great. But then they got that whole toy market and stuff that I don't know as much about as you would.
I'll just say that they've spent a lot of money on things that flopped recently, and their major flagship brands like Marvel and Star Wars are not doing anywhere near as well as they used to.
I'm dead.
Oof.
I got trapped and there's nothing I can do.
Does that?
Unfortunate.
How far back did I... How far back did I fall? Let me check my key items. Okay.
Oh, you. No, stop that.
Because yeah, it's just Hasbro's been really fucking stupid the past couple of years.
Stupid corporation.
I think now we're at like nearly a decade of stupid decisions. They kind of tanked Power Rangers into the ground. After spending tons of money to acquire it, they tanked it into the ground. They bought a whole freaking production company, and then sold it off a couple years later. Because it made them no money.
So just a ton of botched ventures lately?
Yeah, a lot of them. A very long laundry list, yes. That has cost them a lot of money, and they've laid off a ludicrous amount of employees because of it.
Jeez.
Apparently Hasbro is effectively a skeleton crew at this point.
I had no idea.
Because they've had so many botched new business ventures lately that just totally backfired. Like a really long list. It's just absurd. And all their other shit suffering for it. Now they're trying to sell off as much as they can to make their money back.
Yeah.
They already sold off that whole production company they bought. But only kept the brands from it that actually made money.
One thing I am always blown away with some businesses, and I know this is kind of a I know this is speaking in like generalities, but one thing that I find really interesting about some of the largest businesses is that there's that need for perpetual growth that actually can make things worse when like some of the more successful companies, they're like mid-grade, they reach a threshold that they consider acceptable and then don't need to push past that as long as they're maintaining that level of profit. And then you get other companies that are like, nah, we need to invest tons of money because, line needs to go up,
I go up.
And so that often caused a lot of those ventures
For quite
because
a while,
they pushing.
Hasbro is very much one of those line go up companies where that's all they care about.
Mm-hmm.
And I think definitely to their detriment, because all we've gotten in return, all that's happened on the consumer side because of this is that we're having to deal with higher prices now because they keep raising their prices to make up for all their money loss. Blaming on the pandemic when we all know it's because of their stupid botched business ventures.
No, so many companies use the pandemic and the supply line stuff as excuses to jack stuff up.
And in reality, it's because they lost a fucking ton of money. Trying to make it back.
Yep.
And actually,
necessary.
I just realized that actually makes perfect sense as to why that whole D&D debacle happened. They were trying to figure out how to monetize it better.
Yeah.
I mean,
that
actually totally explains that.
Yeah. You didn't know that was why? I knew that was why.
Well, I figured it was why to make. I knew they were going to monetize it, but I didn't realize that's because they were so in the red.
Yeah.
I figured that's why they were doing it, but I didn't know the circumstances behind it.
Because Hasbro's been a bunch of fucking idiots. Fucking
what I love is that Brave never gives you like a subtle opinion or like a half like ambiguous kind of thing. You just know where you stand. I always like that.
Yeah.
don't always agree with it, but I like the straightforwardness.
Yeah. It sucks that I love so many of Hasbro's brands, but the company itself just pisses me off.
Isn't that the worst though? When like the IP owner is the problem, even though it's a wonderful property.
Yeah. Yeah.
There have been times where Games Workshop has enraged me, like they're trying to cut out all the old Space Marine models from their range. Like, trying to make it all Primaris. Which, okay, yeah, the Primaris Marines are pretty cool, but a lot of people have Space Marine models and armies that have gone back decades and would still very much like to use, you know, their Devastators and their tactical squads. But they decided that it's more expensive to make some of the older kits because they hadn't streamlined. They're not as streamlined.
Yeah.
And so they're now going to made to order, which my theory is going to be the first step to just not making them anymore. So that worries me. But so yeah, a lot of these companies, and they've done, and the thing that kills me is GW has done some pretty good things community-wise, like letting the game designers make more creative decisions and have a little more leeway rather than top-down decisions. But they're very greedy. They're a company that is just super duper greedy. They don't seem like they've been on top of the miniature wargaming market for so long that they just don't care what they charge.
Yeah.
They just, because they have been uncontested for so long.
Yeah.
And it's my hope, and I think we're getting closer, but it's my hope that 3D printing is going to shake a lot of their complacency.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I hope.
I was gonna say, because anybody with a 3D printer can make their own models now.
Yeah, yeah, literally anybody, and the STLs, you just can buy STLs. Oh, hey,
Deegan says, "Hey,
Deegan.
fellas, how have we been jacking good tonight?" Yeah,
Oh,
sure, I guess so.
yeah, we're all vibing and jacking in together. Just
Yeah. All the jacks.
Another kind of thing about with Hasbro is just, I don't know. Another stupid thing Hasbro's been doing since 2018 is that they started this thing called HasLab, which is a made-to-order service disguised as crowdfunding.
Oh, that's that thing you were showing me with the Transformer.
Yeah, it's a made-to-order service disguised as crowdfunding to prey on FOMO. And it's bad. But HasLab has gotten me twice now, and it's probably gonna get me a third time now. God damn it, man. God damn it.
The interesting thing about where we're getting is a lot of the technology people have is allowing people to do a lot more DIY type stuff. Like, I have seen some really cool custom made Transformers on Etsy.
I'm happy I can finally show this off at the end of the stream.
Ooh.
It's time for a powerful program advance. High cannon F G H I J. Oh, and by the way, I also have the option to use the other ability as well, but I need to show this off since I have the opportunity. Time for Omega Cannon.
Okay.
Omega.
Omega Cannon is the same as Zeta Cannon, but it lasts for 10 seconds as opposed to 5.
Oh, so you can just unload.
Yep. Not only can you unload, you're also invulnerable while you're unloading.
That's very impressive, for sure. I like that.
I hate how Hasbro keeps doing just scummy shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's interesting is, well, okay, maybe not interesting is the right word, but I think it's interesting that people, they know that there are like niche fandoms that are very attached to these things.
Yeah.
And I think they know they can abuse that, frankly.
They know. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But but then you get like, there are occasions where there's enough pushback that they got to course correct. And so I think that there's like, they really are walking, these companies do walk a really fine line. We just need to get to a point where they're considering that prior to making decisions rather than waiting for a reaction.
Yep.
Mhm.
That would be preferable.
Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? Pretty fucking great.
Missed. Ow.
It's like Hasbro, if you want us to like support your shit, don't be stupid. Don't be like, why the fuck did you buy a production company that you barely fucking utilized that lost you a fuck ton of money, then you had to sell it off for way less than what you paid for it?
Mm.
I was gonna say, was that the production company that made the last Power Ranger season before they now have to reboot it?
Yeah. Is E1.
I do think that the 3D model market is definitely going to eat away at that, but I think the problem is for some of the more diehard collectors, there is a certain degree of like officialness that the actual products have that, like, because even with
for Transformers.
Yeah, like you could have something that looks incredibly similar, that looks really good quality, really good detail, but it's not official. And so in some circles, it's just not the thing, you know.
Okay.
So I think that's another element that's keeping that from taking over as quickly as it could.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Next time I play, I'm going to be at the front part of the World 3 server that I was at previously. I'll take the time to do some more Zenny grinding so I can get all the power-ups and stuff. However, there is one thing I do need to let everyone know about. Very likely off-screen, I will be making an attempt to get all the battle chips.
Okay.
Because the way to battle base in I think it's like post-game content. Though you battle base, you have to collect all but one of the battle chips, and that one battle chip you can't get unless you defeat base first is Life Aura or Dream Aura. Dream Aura is an incredibly powerful barrier chip that the final boss uses, which grants a 100 damage protection aura.
Jeez.
Neat.
So that is pretty much something that I am going to attempt to at least show off, because there are multiple bosses in these other areas as well.
All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you all for joining us for this. I'll
No problem.
see you all tomorrow
pleasure.
for a new game. And if I happen to get my thing, then I can choose a Steam game to play.
Oh, yeah, we're going there. Sweet.
Gosh. I'm
So
gonna post this in. What I just found in the CA server real quick.
Well, looking forward to seeing what we
To
get.
be seen.
Oh yeah, when you're ready, get
thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.